Yeah, you can look at me even if that. I think that you have to ready. Let's go. Okay, you ready? Okay.
Hey, my name is Coco, also known as Rosie Parade.
Hi, my name is Khanya Kemami.
Hi, my name is Rowan James.
I'm a manager here at RATZ Bar in Melville.
I'm the general manager here at RATZ in Melville.
I'm a bartender here at RATZ.
So I wanted to first get you to tell us just a bit about Melville and what's your relationship to Melville? This way?
So I used to hang out in Melville when I was a teenager. This is where I did my underage drinking and found out all the things that you need to find out as a teenager on the streets of Johannesburg.
I mean, Melville, I went out to Melville in high school because I played in bands. So then I'd go to Smoking Kills and play in the bands. That was probably the only way I'd get into the bars underage because I looked really, really young.
My personal relation to Melville was initially Smoking Kills. I used to come here a lot for that dive bar because I'm really good friends with the owners there as well. Also just the space in general because I'm a big metal fan and a big punk as well.
I worked in Braamfontein for more than 15 years at Kitcheners with the owner of RATZ now, Andrew the DJ, and Jose.
Do not mention me.
I started working at Smoking Kills down the road in Melville almost 2 years ago because I wanted to find out a little bit more about the bar side of the industry. I'm a DJ and a promoter and a sound guy usually. So it's been really good to settle back into Melville with RATZ. Smoking Kills has been closed for a couple of months with licensing issues. And I really love this little corner. It's become very familiar to me.
And then slowly started integrating and moving up and further to like Johannes and different type of venues. Yeah, so it kind of grew on me a little bit. I know a lot of the locals in Melville, so we kind of you got a lot better. Yeah.
Melville is a very particular place in Joburg's club and party culture. It's held down a certain kind of role for many years, and I think we're entering a good resurgence or moment with it here with RATZ. I guess RATZ was a waiting opportunity. The ownership just before us kind of didn't do a great job of keeping alive the legacy. It's one of the oldest bars in Melville that's been running as RATZ, one of the oldest liquor licenses in Melville. The thing about liquor licenses is that the easiest way to keep them is to keep them going. As soon as you let something drop, it's hard to pick it up again.
How we like RATZ got to the point where it is now is because I actually knew Andrew for about 11 years. From Kitcheners first of all. So I was there and one day Andrew just came up to me and was like, "Oh, RATZ is for sale. How do I feel about jumping on board?"
So when the opportunity came up to move in, it was just obvious, and anything that we do, we're going to do with a bit of sparkle and a bit of charm.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." And it's not even a revamp, it's a rebrand of RATZ. Like Andrew enjoyed a lot of faith in me, even like in regards to what the decor looks like now. I was told basically the bar must be made like my bar. There was the white wall, the black wall, the purple wall was like one of the first ownerships. There were pictures all over. Like, I mean, we get a lot of customers who say it feels like OBS in Cape Town, or we get a lot of foreign customers also. They say it feels a lot like Berlin in here now, when before they say RATZ for like a tavern, which I agree at also.
I'm studying metallurgical engineering at this, so obviously the bar money goes towards uni funding and life, but I kind of like the fact that I could be completely different from week and weekend, and I think the social aspect is also a big thing for me.
Can you talk about the initiatives that you have here in RATZ to keep it queer inclusive or queer friendly space?
I don't know how many times I've heard that RATZ is a queer space. I don't agree. I feel like RATZ before was a space where queer people occupied, but I don't think it was a queer space necessarily. What we've changed now is making it an intentional queer space.
One of the first things we did was to put our little flags up, put our gay flag, put our trans flag, just so that people know, yes, you are welcome, we are here. Our staff at the moment, a lot of queer staff, all queer behind the bar, all trans behind the bar.
We only have queer employees. I mean, from our bouncer, masculine, lesbian woman. There's myself, black trans man. There's Coco, non-binary. There's Steboho, trans woman. There's Rowan, trans man. So yeah. all the staff.
So that just kind of creating the space from the people forward is one of the easiest ways and the most important ways we can do that.
And I feel like a lot of queer spaces don't do that part. A lot of queer places don't actually employ transfer. So we are queer politically, not as in the acronym, like not LGBT, we're just queer politics. So everyone is allowed to come if you don't have bigotry politics. Does that make sense?
So previously I worked at other bars, and I think going into bartending as a trans man was always difficult. I think, you know, the one place I worked, they knew and I got treated differently. And the other place I worked, I never brought it up because I knew it wasn't that type of space. I don't think I should name and shame these places, you know, but there's places where you're not comfortable being out. So it was fine to work there, but it's like, these people are my co-workers, but we never got beyond that because I wasn't comfortable enough sharing my personal life with them. Whereas working in Melville, so it's Smoking Kills and Rats, is one of the first places where not only am I like accepted as trans, but celebrated for it. And I feel like there's a community of the bartenders and the regulars just here, you know, that everyone feels safe and comfortable with each other.
There's been a lack of kind of consistent spaces that actively say we prioritize our community in hiring, in our DJs, in people that come through the door. All welcome except bigots.
It was RATZ before was a space where queer people would come, but now we want to make it a space where queer people want to come.
And it's been really good to see that, as we've said, Cool RATZ is back and it's queerer than ever. The queers of the city have come out to support us.
I think that we have gay bars, and a lot of those gay bars are, their target market is cis white gay men, which is fine. Their existence is not a problem, but I think there is people that fall out of that category. There are people that are trans or bi, or even people of color that don't feel seen or welcome in those spaces. So I think spaces that are queer friendly opposed to gay friendly, I think is where you bring this like real sense of community.
It's important to keep RATZ a queer safe space because there are so few in the city. There are so few in our worlds. Beautiful things happen when people know there's somewhere they can meet up for a date that they don't have to worry about how they're going to be treated. Beautiful things happen when you don't necessarily know who you want to see or what you want to do, but you know there's a place you can go where you'll find people like you.
And when I started working here, I realized that sometimes what makes a safe space is the bartenders and the managers and the bouncer, everyone being accepting and supported. You know, obviously the craziness of starting a new bar, like not knowing where the vodka is on the shelf, which is all at any new bar you start working at. But I think what I did like was from the beginning was like those familiar faces that I knew from working in Melville. And it's like there's this community that kind of sticks together and follows along. And I'm glad like to keep in touch with people that I didn't know about Sihle.
All right, soldier. Okay, initiatives to get people into RATZ.
So our strategy with RATZ has kind of been to say we want to honor the legacy and the regulars while still bringing in what each of us as individuals has to offer. So we've kept karaoke Sundays.
Karaoke every Sunday.
We dropped karaoke Wednesdays. Kept karaoke Sundays. And we've had some really beautiful people coming into the space and making karaoke Sundays their own. We've got some RATZ cocktails. RATZ was always famous for its cocktails. We've been spicing those up. One of our bartenders, Rowan, has designed a new menu of these kind of queer-coded RATZ cocktails that we'll be serving up soon. The music, you know, we're keeping it real cute. The bartenders are choosing the music. We're running a lot of DJ mixes, so we don't rely on algorithms. I think algorithms are dangerous for culture.
We have Saturdays, we have DJs every Saturday, hopefully.
One of the things I love about DJs is when the DJ builds the night with the crowd. So we've been having these like all-nighty DJ sets that have been really warm and welcoming.
We also want to introduce more like exclusive lady nights or fair nights. I guess to get like a different vibe into Melville is just to have more of events that don't exist heavily in the nightlife scene in Joburg or bar spaces in general. So bands, we want to make more of that. Drag shows, we want to do more of that. Maybe have some events with like sex workers as well, so they can also have a space to come in.
Did I ask the best panel?
No, you did. Perfect. I was gonna ask.
It's got a nice vibe of people. It's never insane. Like I remember some places when there's these insane crowds and pushing things out crazy fast, whereas here it's more like, it's almost a lot more conversational with the customers, because even when it is busy, it's quite a small space and people tend to be more forgiving, so you kind of end up being able to speak to the customers a little bit or make a joke or two here and there.
The feedback has been exactly what we wanted. We're getting a lot of safety. I'm comfortable. It's so different. It looks so much better. Finally, there's a queer space where I feel comfortable at. It's not so full. We know every time we come to RATZ, it's comfortable. It's not full, doesn't get crowded. It's not like a liquid blue, like all the way up type of place.
This switch up has been really cool because it's sort of giving some light to like a younger generation to come through, but also it's just lighter, it's brighter, it's cooler. It's the old Kitcheners, which is really cool because after Kitcheners closed down, a lot of that community lost where they could go.
And for me, the importance of RATZ is it's one of the only spaces on the street, aside from Liquid Blue, that plays music. Like, I feel like I can dance when I'm at RATZ. Like, I can just release, and my body can release whatever tensions, whatever anxieties, whatever like awkwardnesses, anything that I'm working through.
It's so beautiful and so liberating to continue to see spaces where you can just be openly queer while having fun, putting the politics aside, and the politics are with us all the time, right? But sometimes I think as queer people, it's nice to just dance and live and laugh and kiss your girlfriend, kiss whomever, right? So I think.
What are you really hoping for the future now towards?
Yeah, I think it's definitely the value, like you say, because it's a queer space, safe space, which is obviously valuable. But I think Melville is dangerous, or Joburg is dangerous for queer people. So I think having these spaces that people can go enjoy themselves is quite profound, just because it's actually so dangerous to exist. So it's like literally saying, well, fuck you, check what we're doing now.
What I'm hoping for the future of RATZ is that it grows its own legs. Like the shoes that we put on it now, it becomes RATZ, and that RATZ becomes an inspirational space for other places, to be an eye-opener, to be a radical space, to show all the surrounding bars and stuff that how do I say? I want it to be like a game changer. That's my future. That's my hope for the future, right? For it to be a game changer, for it to grow into itself what it is right now, and to stick by that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm really hoping that we can lock in for at least a good 5 years. After those 5, we'll start talking about the 10 and the 15, but I really hope that we can build something small and special where you're comfortable. And when you're comfortable, you do what you want to do. And when you do what you want to do at RATZ, you know that you're so much more likely to do what you want to do in your life.
And that's a wrap. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Cool. Okay, enter the DJ. Thank you.